Here lays today's entertainment. We were about to witness the battle in between gods. The Polish god Maliszewski, known to be one of the best overall players, measure of speed, aimer of circles, aim controller, versus worst hard rock player. The man who can play every pattern, even those patterns that seem unplayable at first and seemingly unreadable, but apparently we really live in a society because the corsace grand finals match is not happening. Like, listen, man. Shut up, dog! We have gained access to the document right before it got deleted. So today we're gonna go through it together and I guess figure out the rest. Investigation of worst hard rock player. Worst hard rock player has been an enigma to the Osu community for a long time. He is regarded as one of the best aim control players of all time, as well as one of the fastest improvers in Osu history. Is that true? I didn't know that part, if I'm being honest. Many see him as a breath of fresh air and inspiration to the community as a whole. Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, a problem we face in modern day Osu is that it's impossible to tell if someone is cheating. Is there a case that you can think of a cheater that's been playing recently and like he's a blatant cheater but hasn't been banned? Spare? I fucking knew there was gonna be Spare, man. Spare isn't a blatant cheater. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. There are no longer any methods unless you use bad cheats or fuck up royally. Even live plays, in-depth ones, are not to be trusted and can be easily faked. Is there somebody who made a live play that was disproved? Morgan. I see. Okay, so the last reference that we have of this is Morgan, which was, 3 years ago? The point we're trying to make is that anyone could be cheating, even your favorite players. No, Cookiesy, no! And they could be doing it live in front of your eyes. No! Even at IRL tournaments. Even at IRL tournaments? That one is... what? How? What about Krez? Yeah, Krez, to this day, he hasn't lost a single score, he hasn't been rolled back, he just got restricted and unrestricted. And there was proof of him playing in IRL tournaments. A tip from a prominent Norwegian player by the name of Grandmaster. Oh boy, dating almost 4 years back led us down a deep rabbit hole regarding forum. This provided us with a lot of never-before-seen information and suspicious activity. Through the painstaking effort of a large team, we have attempted to comb through as much history and data as possible to attempt to quell our suspicion. God damn. A large team? This is like the Osu Rewind. Below is the findings of our investigation. It contains some suspicious score improvement, general inconsistencies, and most of all proof of software interference. Oh man! Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Proof of software interference. Alright, from the info we were provided by our witness... Our witness? I will stay unbiased. I'm sorry. We were led to a private server named Realistic, where sure enough we found a user by the name of Nameless, who ties directly to forum. He even links his own profile, and it spans back 4 years. Despite having no trouble with his general consistency on Bancho, many of his scores on Realistic are inconsistent and erratic in comparison. Many times having strings of bad plays on maps he would otherwise be extremely proficient at. When playing this on Bancho, he had no problem full comboing or getting close to such in every attempt, but on Realistic it seems he can't even get to the Kiai. It's showing the PP amount, which leads me to believe they are actually completed scores, you know what I mean? But it could be that this website handles that differently. Like, seriously, this is impossible. You can't pass Raise My Sword with 98 combo. An entire team of research that worked on this didn't click on this button. Okay, first 3 pages can go straight into the trash. A timeline showing just how insane his improvement is. Are we talking about Bancho? Because if he plays on other servers, well, naturally his play count is not gonna be that high in terms of hours. Plus, tournament player equals score v2, which, as far as I know, doesn't count towards the hours, but I could be wrong on that. It doesn't count for play count, so I'm assuming not hours either. Yeah, that was my assumption, but I'm honestly not sure. It literally says he's an offline player. Yeah, that too. Let's do a petition to ban zylice. The fuck? Why is everyone talking about zylice? Is he in this document somehow? Oh well, we'll figure this out. But that's normal improvement though. Stop cluelessing me, okay? I haven't read this, god damn it. Now, if we take into account his improvement rate, he had already mastered a handful of skills at an early Osu age, showing aptitude in many skill sets like easy and every form of reading, including flashlight and standard low AR. He was at a top level in aim control and mechanics under 1k hours, which again, I don't think it's a very accurate metric in this case. Despite aim control being one of the hardest skills to master, most people having to sacrifice mechanics for that level of proficiency. He also clearly showed signs of tapping and speed, despite stating that he was unable to do so. Well, is 240 speed by today's standards? Hey man, listen, I used to play DT back in the day, man. Back when I was a young man. Right now I can't even walk straight, but back in the day they said 240 is like slow as fuck, man. Eterna is doing 300 nowadays. Now, in 2024, I don't know, man. Now, on a surface level, it's possible to master this much in your career. Yes. But with the amount of practice needed to do so, it's hardly believable he did so in such a short amount of time, which again can't be calculated. So, this is apparently where stuff gets serious, because the first 4 pages were pretty irrelevant, all things considered. Linked below is the video in question, and is a clip from one of Forum's recent live streams. Please follow along with the timestamps and use critical thinking, as it is confusing to understand at first why this seemingly insignificant clip could be such damning evidence. References below. Alright, let's see. The clip starts with Forum scrolling through song select. At 0.8 seconds you can see Forum tab out of the game, indicated by the game shifting slightly upwards. This confirms that his game is in full screen at the moment. Alright, at 12 you can see he opens his options menu. There's a few things to note here. Okay, let's see what he does. Firstly, we can observe that he has the option confine mouse cursor set to never. Raw input, oh there it is, confine mouse cursor never. Alright, this means that in the case he attempted to move outside of the game area, his cursor will not be affected by the game build full screen and would exit the screen. Okay, yeah, provided that you have a second monitor to move it. Okay, so far so good. Also at 12, you can see that when he opens the menu, his cursor moves as far to the left of the screen as possible. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. At 23, you can see that his cursor disappears from the screen completely. However, at 24, you can see his cursor appear from the left side of his monitor and he begins to play the map. Now stop. Did you notice it? Truthfully, neither did we. Oh, come on, man. Now it's getting fucking Drake level. Let's see the moment. Hey, I like that map. Can I slow this down? Okay, so the cursor disappearing? Okay, I get it. That's a bit weird, yes. When his cursor appeared from the left, it was shown to be more than halfway off the monitor. This wouldn't be out of the ordinary if he had a monitor to his left. However, all of the context in the clip leads us to believe that he has no monitor to the left and is in full screen. Under the circumstances provided, it should be impossible that his cursor is appearing more than halfway off the screen to the left, as this is only possible with 2 monitors, one way to the left. We attempted to replicate this behavior by any and all means, asking as many people as we could without raising suspicion towards our investigation. However, we were unable to find any way to replicate the suspected behavior. So, what about that guy that did it in 5 minutes?
I installed...
Hold on a second. They didn't try with the Gaumon, even though that's his tablet, and it shows in his profile that he's using those drivers. Like, I'm sorry, but isn't that the first thing you do? Like, when you're going through this expose, you just ask somebody who has a Gaumon S620 to do that.
If you use a
No.
pen,
Oh my fucking god, you didn't even have to replicate anything. You literally just needed to try it once with the same tablet. Oh wait, and I don't know if you've noticed, but he literally just did the teleporting accidentally. You see? He just did that. He actually just did that. He did the exact thing Forum did. His cursor disappeared from the middle of the screen and then it came back from the left side.
it's safe to say that
Look. Boom, disappeared.
it's not a compelling
Boom,
point.
from the left side.
As you can see,
We attempted to replicate this behavior by any and all means. Are you sure about that? So wait, this is the main point of the doc? What? That's it? That's the proof. Oh, fuck, man. What? This killed corsace? This is what ruined the 1v1 most important match, most hype match of the year. We were only able to replicate this exact scenario with the Meeple Replay Editor, which is a cheat program that submits a replay to your game as though you did it yourself. Below is a clip of Zylice using this program to submit a replay. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Horrible kids. Of all things, you're gonna use Horrible Kids Insane Diff? This replicates the exact behavior seen in the original forum clip. The cursor is seen teleporting off the screen entirely and is seen more than halfway off the monitor soon after. We tried and could only replicate forum's behavior with a cheat software. I don't think you tried hard enough, if I'm being honest. This leads us to believe that forum is at the very least using a replay submitter of some kind. We ask also support to please look into this case ASAP, and that the community share this around. Wow. That's it. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, dude. Nah, this one is fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I'd like to publicly apologize to you in the face of your forfeit. It was timed horribly and we believe even though we thought we had something solid, we did not. I wish you the best and hope that you can reinstate your match today and for you to play your best. I felt incredibly bad and nauseous from the fact that not only was there a major oversight, but also how we did not take into account how you possibly could feel given we were wrong. You are an outstanding player who pushed boundaries unattainable by most. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Come on, man. Reading your replies, you know that you can't apologize to me enough. Good for you, because I won't take this apology. Oof! I am already hurt a lot by the fact there was a whole Discord server preying on my downfall. Yeah, actually, where did that come from? I didn't see it in the document. Dude. Worst hard rock player extermination squad? I'm sorry, but how goofy is that? We have a lot of material we didn't include, and we rushed to get this out thinking it was conclusive. What? Didn't he just apologize? What? You know what I give this fucking doc, man? Skill issue. Skill issue for this fucking document. Skill issue. You didn't bother to investigate shit. You ruined one of the biggest tournament matches ever. Okay, so let's think about what could happen after this. Should this warrant a restriction for zylice? I don't think so. But if there are precedents of other players being banned for the same reason, it gets a bit tricky. If it depended on me, I would say no. Like, why would you restrict somebody for using a cheat offline? Like, it doesn't hurt the game's fucking anything, you know what I mean? But to be fair, I don't see why anyone should be restricted for that, and apparently there are precedents, so... But then again, also Steph is inconsistent as shit and they favor top players, so... yeah, not a great look. I like all the people involved, but seriously, like at least, what, a 6-month tourney ban? Or something? My guess is that nothing will happen. And the unfairness between normal players and top players will further expand. That's what I think will happen.